ó ti dé wá. Kábàbíà ó wọlé dé ẹrù Koikimedia ìjayà gbogbo politician Nigeria ọ̀tọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Báwo lójú ọjọ́ ṣe yí lọ́dọ̀ yín náà? Ṣó ń lọ mẹ́kẹ́mẹ́kẹ́ ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ṣó ń lọ mọ́tòmọ́tò? Ṣó ń lọ bẹ́ẹ̀bẹ́ẹ̀bẹ́ẹ̀? Bẹ́ẹ̀bẹ́ẹ̀ ń lọ. Ṣé dáadáa la jí sílé ayé? Ilé ayé tó sweet. Ilé ayé tó dùn fáwọn tó bá fẹ́ mọ̀ jẹ, tó bá mọ̀ jẹ, a jẹ́ yàkú ni. Tó bá mọ bó ṣe ń jayé, ìyà ló máa jẹ tó máa fi kó wàláì. Báwo ló ṣe ń lọ ládùúgbò yín? Ẹ̀yin tèmi ṣẹ́ ẹ wà ó, ṣẹ́ ẹ wà ó. Good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́yìnbó. A ní ṣíṣà good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́yìnbó, gbọ́yìnbó, gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́yìnbó. Wà ní ṣíṣà, sísà, sísà, good morning sir. Ó ní mo máa gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Ó mà ní mo gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́, mo gbọ́, mo gbọ́, mo mà gbọ́yìnbó. Sísà, good morning sir. Ó ní mo mà gbọ́yìnbó. Sísà, good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́ òyìnbó rò. Good morning sir. Ó ní mo gbọ́, mo gbọ́, mo gbọ́yìnbó. Ó ti di wá wọn. Mo kí gbogbo èèyàn wa. Ṣé dáadáa la jí sílé ayé? Ọlọ́run ọbẹ̀ Elédùmarè tó ń láyé tó lọ́run. Tó ní kí ìran Yorùbá sọ pé àsìkò tó, àsìkò ti tó náà ni. Torí pé tásìkò bá tó ni, a ní connect ẹ̀mí ara wa. Olúkálùkù akọ̀, a ṣì máa rò pé Nàìjíríà ló máa wá sort problem tí ó wà nínú ayé wa. A ti wá realize pé rọ́, no be Nigeria o, you no go fit work. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó bá ní Nigeria máa ṣiṣẹ́, you are fooling yourself. Good morning sir. London láwa táwa ti ń dún tátátá. Ó ní mo gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Wọ́n ní mo gbọ́yìnbó, mo gbọ́yìnbó, mo gbọ́yìnbó. Good morning sir. Dash mayor. Wọ́n ní a gbọ́ òyìnbó. ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó mo ní good morning sir wá ní ṣogbọ́n yìnbó ṣogbọ́n yìnbó ṣogbọ́n yìnbó good morning sir wọ́n ní mo gbọ́ yìnbó sísà good morning Ọlákúnlé ṣogbọ́n yìnbó ṣogbọ́n yìnbó mo ní good morning sir Mr. Salami wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó Mr. Stone Cold good morning sir wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó Mr. Salami good morning sir wọ́n ní ṣàgbọ́n yìnbó Dash Mayor mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí pé good morning sir bonjour wọ́n ní mo gbọ́ yìnbó wọ́n ní good morning sir mo kí ní Manchester wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó ṣe dáadáa la jí sáyé wọ́n ní good morning sir wá ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó yèyé oge ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó Abíọ́dún Lexi good morning sir mo kẹ́yìn ti Dublin wá ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó good morning sir wá ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó ṣẹgbọ́n wọ́n ní ìyé oge ní adúpẹ́ fẹ́lẹ́dùmarè good morning sir wọ́n ti ń ta ọ́gánì ní Nàìjíríà ṣé ti rí fídíò yẹn màmá wa Esther Adépọ̀jù mo ní good morning sir wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó good morning sir àní wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n àbí ẹ̀gbọ́n yìnbó wọ́n máa ń ta ọ́gánì ní Nàìjíríà ṣé ti rí fídíò yẹn àbẹ́ ẹ̀ tí rí fídíò kan tó ń ta ọ́gánì ẹ̀yin ò mọ bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn o wọ́n ní sórí iná ni mò ń lò tàbá ní ẹ dáwó nísìn kẹ fún wa lówó ẹ máa ní Kóìkì kí ló fẹ́ fowó ṣe iná kan la fẹ́ tàn nísìn èmi ò láìkò òkùnkùn kò dá ìmọ́lẹ̀ ló dá Koikimedia team mo ní good morning sir wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó adúpẹ́ fẹ́lẹ́dùmarè good morning sir bọ́bá ń bi wá pé kí nìdí ta ṣe fẹ́ lọ àní wọ́n ti ń ta ọ́gàn náà ní Nàìjíríà báyìí máyẹ̀kọ́ ra ọ́gàn ẹ̀ wàláì ṣe ti rí fídíò kan ta post Simon Ekpa náà fi ṣe analysis lánàá wọ́n ní ṣẹgbọ́n yìnbó new era mo kí gbogbo yín ní mixlr sórí pé iná là ń lò kò ń ṣọ̀fẹ́ energy bill wa £3,000 ní ọdún wàláì so keep the support going media tó o bá ti béèrè owó á jẹ́ pé ó ń fa iṣẹ́ nílùú òyìnbó á jẹ́ pé ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ 24 hours ẹ̀dá hàn pé èmi ò níṣẹ́ inú ilé ni mo wà ni mò ń sùn ni mò ń jí inú ilé ni mò ń sùn ni mò ń jí lójoojúmọ́ kí ni mo tún wá kiri nígbà tí mo lẹ́yìn tí Elédùmarè ní ìwọ máa bá ṣẹ́ ẹ lọ Jákolúṣọlá mo kí ẹ máa bá ṣẹ́ ẹ lọ Kóìkì 8 hours ni mo sùn lánàá mo ti sùn láti 10 mo wá jí nìkan bíi ó dà pé mo jí ní 2 mo ṣáà ń gbọ́ kórókóró náà pé ìyàwó mi ni mo tún máa jí padà 5 nígbà tí tọ́ gbọ́n mi bládà tìrú àwa sì dá báyìí irú bládà Tinubu bládà yẹn máa ti shrink ṣe pé Tinubu gbọ́dọ̀ dé pampers mọ́ ni kó má tọ̀ọ́lé ògòrùdí ọmọdé ògòrùdí tọ̀ọ́lé president tọ̀ọ́lé president sórí ọkùnrin tí bládà ọba ti dá ò ní lè hold ìtàn ẹ tílẹ̀ máa fi mọ́ irú àwa nísìn bládà wa sì dá títọ̀ bá tẹ̀ ń gbọ́n ẹ̀gan ni irọ́ èèwọ̀ àgbérò irọ́ lẹ pa ẹ̀yìn ya tẹ́fẹ́ wá lórí oru rẹ̀ irọ́ lẹ pa padà síbi tó ti ń bọ̀ ìwọ ọkẹ̀ nínú ilé Kóìkì padà ọ̀pàpà parada ọ̀pàpà parada tó bá ti ń bọ̀ báyìí lórúkọ Jésù padà níbi tó ti ń bọ̀ mo fi òróró Jésù mo fi nà ẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ wọnú ilé mi lórúkọ Jésù Kristi mo fi nà ẹ́ mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin wa ẹ̀yin ti Paris mílò mo fẹ́ mu láàárọ̀ mílò mo fẹ́ mu mọ́lẹ́ mi ni máa pa yín lórí mídíà ẹ̀yin Nigerian tẹ́ ń support àwọn olóṣèlú olóbùkù Ṣèyí Mákindé wọ́n tún ti wá náwó 419 gaima ní gbogbo wọn ẹ sá fáwọn gọ́vnà wọ́n tún ti wá sí London wọ́n tún ti wá náwó ẹ̀yin tó wà níbàdàn máa bú Koiki wèrè àwọn tààrà London ti jẹ́wó àwọn tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ wọ́n ti wà nílùú ní 24 years kò sí summit kan tó ṣe tó ní làákàyè bàbá 419 gaima ló pọ̀ jù ní gbogbo wọn rọ́ọ̀nù Ṣèyí Mákindé ti wá náwó sí bíbà rọ́ọ̀nù tó bá rí wọn tó de súùtù tó ń bóyìnbó sọ̀rọ̀ rọ́ọ̀nù they are all born bastard criminal ní gbogbo wọn látòkè délẹ̀ mo rí Ṣèyí Mákindé kí ló ń ṣe sùúrù Ṣèyí Mákindé náà ó náà wá ṣe business summit ní London ẹ lọ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Akérédolú gbogbo business summit tó wá ṣe ní London kí ni result ẹ̀ l'Ondo State born bastard all your politicians they are all born bastard ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Akérédolú bèrè lọ́wọ́ Akérédolú pé Koiki ní gbogbo business tó wá ṣe ní London business summit tó mú káàkiri kí ni result ẹ̀ l'Ondo State ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn gọ́vnà tó ti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ Plateau State they are all born bastards they are criminals sórí báàgì mi lélẹ̀ backpack mi lélẹ̀ mo wọ́n àkọ́kọ́ ń bẹ̀ ni. Good morning sir wọ́n ní mo gbá yín bẹ́ẹ̀. Good morning the kitchen program is always special. Rẹ̀mí official tèmi pọ́ ó mọ̀ pé inú kitchen ló ń jẹ́ wà ní. Ọbẹ̀ gúnfẹ́ ni ìyàwó mi ṣe lánàá aláì mo fi jẹ pounded yam orun yẹn lọ tẹ̀ẹ̀rẹ́ mo ṣeré tẹ̀ẹ̀rẹ́ àwọn kan ní kí àwọn máa sọ tó ń jẹ ìwọ nìyẹn ṣé spirit ń lé ẹ lò ṣe fẹ́ sọ tó ń jẹ ni spirit tó bá wọnú ilé ó máa jáde spirit tó bá wọnú ilé a máa arrest ẹ̀ sínú ilé màá wá nà lẹ́gba pa màá wá ṣe gbé jáde màá wá jù sójú títì bus 102 akọ̀bá ń tẹ̀ bó bus 29 akọ̀bá mi tẹ̀ bó bus 53 tó ń lọ sí Plumstead èrí ló pé 10 years táwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan pa Lee Bridge ní Woolwich lọ́sàn-án gan wọ́n gé orí ẹ̀ Lee Bridge àwọn terrorists ṣé UK lè allow kí terrorists operate nílùú yìí mo bọ̀ good morning yẹ́ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ máa play wọ́n náà ti ń gba kidney àti organ gbogbo ẹ̀ Nigeria bastard country ẹ jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ gbọ́ fídíò yìí náà kí n lè sáré ṣe mí lò ibo ni fídíò yẹn wà náà. Good morning sir. ṣọ́dá àwọn eléyìí náà ẹ ní lọ sórí péjì wa àgbà tí kò ń ṣe pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ okó àtòbò ẹ ní lọ síbẹ̀ tó bá wà lórí Koikimedia ó wà lórí mídíà tó máa gbọ́ gbogbo tó ń lọ lágbàáyé ẹ bá ń dúpẹ́ fún gbogbo àwọn Koikimedia team títí dòru làwọn ọmọ ẹ fi ń ṣiṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá ń dúró tì wọ́n títí dòru la fi ń káàkiri tẹ́mi bá sùn àwọn ọmọ ẹ wà wake àjọ ń pin ṣe ni ẹ ní lọ síbẹ̀ ibi tẹ́ ti ń wá fracas tẹ́ ti ń wá àṣírí ẹgbọ́n news yìí we are fleeing because of the jihadists told us to convert to Islam or a máa gé orí yín eléyìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ìlú kan eléyìí náà ti ṣẹlẹ̀ o ẹ jẹ́ sáré ka news yẹn international news ebi ìbáyìí ló máa jókòó sí ló máa mọ tó ń lọ lágbàáyé tá a bá sọ fún ẹ pé Nigeria is a criminal country mo kí ìyàwó dáadáa àwọn ìyá lálùbáríkà àwọn grandma tí wọ́n ń pè ní grandma àwọn grandma tó ń ṣe grandma jágbàjàgbà tájọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò tó tún point finger sí èmi ọmọ lèmi jẹ́ fún yín ẹ̀yin ò gbá àwọn ọmọ tí yín jáde èmi gbójú jáde fún ọdún 2 àtàbọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ pé risk wà níbẹ̀ ẹ wá ní ẹ fún wa ní 10 pound ẹ fún wa 20 pound ẹ sọ gbogbo owó yẹn ká dá padà fún yín káwọn ọmọ tí yín náà wá jáde kọ́ máa gbójú síta báyìí báyìí ṣe ń gbójú síta kò tó bàjẹ́ fún yín grandma Awoniyi Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè bí wọ́n ṣe ń question yín tẹ̀ ń sọ pé àná mọ́ mi ní sẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní láti go into too much details wọ́n bi ìyá yẹn pé kí ló dé ìyá yẹn ní ọmọ mi ni kí lẹ fẹ́ ṣe ọmọ mi ni ẹ filẹ̀ kò lè yé wọ sórí ìjáde tá à ń jáde lójoojúmọ́ ìtí BBC News ń sọ àtàgò 6 ni mo ti ń gbọ́ breakfast news wọ́n ọ̀sán kankan tó jọ mọ́ Nàìjíríà problem tó ń lọ ní Nàìjíríà ó jẹ́ kí BBC máa sọ ní every bulletin mo wà pẹ̀lú wọn for almost 1 hour not in terms of what relevant o but they are talking about their own people àwọn èèyàn wọn làwọn torí ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ìwọ́dẹ̀ ń sọ pé kí wọ́n má fún Koikimedia lówó pé wọ́n fún Koikimedia lówó whereas BBC gbogbo 1 hour tí mo gbọ́ látago 6 they were not discussing anything that is affecting my people torí pé kò make sense and these are people that are making up to 6 figure lẹ́lòmíì gbànú wọn some of them are making up to £100,000 a year but àwa wà ní bíbá mo ń gbọ́ yèyé dára náà sọ the same thing lánàá ẹ máa point finger pé a ti fún wọn lówó ẹ dáwó sí bíbá whereas àwa là ń sọ fún yín pé ọ̀nà tí Nàìjíríà ń tẹ̀ lọ kò make sense mo kí ìyàwó tèmi but fẹ́yìn ẹ fi pé torí pé we are here just because we want the money oh yes ta ló nídòwó ṣé kí n máa ní internet ní eré ṣe mo lè wá bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ this is what you need to understand that the BBC tẹ̀ some taxpayers fún tẹ̀ some TV license rather they are not going to discuss what we are saying because it is not relevant and it does not concern them wọ́n mú átíkù kan jáde lánàá èmi ò tẹ̀ tí kátíkù yẹn délẹ̀ mo kàn rí headline ẹ̀ mo wá lọ wo David Odonye lórí Twitter how many of you have Twitter ní Twitter a ní kẹ́ lọ register fún Twitter kájọ máa bára wa fà lórí ẹ̀ David Odonye wá club kan nínú bí tí BBC sọ ṣé mọ̀ pé átíkù yẹn mo ṣe máa farabalẹ̀ lọ́ka ni even though they were knocking off Buhari ìyẹn BBC this was an article yesterday wọ́n wá ń fi sábẹ́ átíkù yẹn pé Tinubu ló máa ṣe dáadáa the same thing BBC told you when Buhari was coming ẹ jẹ́ mo yóò yà Tinubu will be very very difficult ó máa make sure pé lórí media á dì pẹ̀lú yín ní Nàìjíríà lè dì pẹ̀lú àwọn àwọ̀ bí yẹ̀dá wọ́n tí bíbà bá tó bí Tinubu dá láti control táwa máa sọ láti ta but ẹ̀yin tẹ́wà nínú ilé wá Buhari kékeré lẹ́rí pẹ̀lú Buhari Tinubu máa dì pẹ̀lú yín when it comes to the media ó máa make sure pé the media in Nigeria is controlled more than Buhari ẹ̀jẹ̀yà ẹ̀jẹ̀ sáré kátìkù yìí. It's just about 6 minutes before 10 a.m. This was a news tó jáde ní Iraq lele, okay, by Jonathan Rugman. They are camped on classroom. Farabalẹ̀ kó gbọ́n tí mò ń sọ tó bá gbọ́n yìnbó béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn nínú comment section kí Koiki sọ kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe áyàn ìgbìfọ̀ ẹ̀ torí èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì ló fi sọ. They are camped in the classroom. Oh, pé tí bá wà ní kitchen energy ẹ̀ máa ń le díẹ̀. They are camped in the classroom. Floors, nílẹ̀ẹ́lẹ̀, amid a concrete shells of an unfinished building. Iraq náà dàbí Nigeria ni. Iraq is just like Nigeria. Yàtọ̀ tó wà níbẹ̀ ni pé Nigeria ti dé gbàsgbòs, but ó ti wà ní almost the peak. They are wholly reliant on the generosity of local people. Their lives, ẹ̀mí wọn, their lives. Tó bá sọ pé life, ẹ̀mí yàn ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Tẹ́mi bá ti kúrò láyé, ó ti tán nìyẹn. Èèyàn kú ní London. Ìyàwó mi ṣe pè mí nísìn pé ìkan náà àwọn àǹtí wa kọ́ lọ bá ọ̀run kẹ́. Níbí báyìí, ìyàwó pásítọ̀ kan ni wọ́n ló ti dákẹ́. People die every day for different reasons. So pé yàn ní kú yẹn fìyẹn sílẹ̀ ẹni tí kú bá ń dẹ́rùbà ló máa sọ pé òun ò ní kú. We will die one day but we must continue to tell you that Nigeria is not for you. But tẹ́ bá sọ pé Nigeria is for you, we will leave you until you will cry. Then when that cry continue to happen, Elédùmarè pé ṣe bí bàbá Akíntóyè sọ fún yín ẹni Dagboru lẹ fẹ́ lọ bá mo rí wọn sunkún lánàá mo ń bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ mo rí ìyá Dagboru yẹn mo ti lọ gbọ́ program ìjìnlẹ̀ tó ṣe lánàá ó ní wọ́n pè wọ́n ní scammer. You are a bloody scammer. Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí. You are a bloody scammer. Ó rò pé tó bá tẹ̀ gba Yorùbá nation yẹn tó tẹ̀ rò pé ó máa dẹ́rùbà wa ni wọ́n bí bàbá ẹ̀ dá. Ṣó rò pé tó bá dédé Yorùbá nation yẹn gan sẹ̀ wà wá dẹ́rùbà rú àwa èmi ọmọ Ọláyọmí Kóìkì ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Òde á padà wá wàláì ìwọ Dúpẹ́ Onítìrí. Ó ń sá lórí ìjìnlẹ̀ pé wọ́n ń pè ní scammer. Ṣé ò kì í ṣe scammer ni? You are a fucking scammer. Bloody idiot. Ó dá gbogbo program tí a ṣe fún 2 years ó wá ní wọ́n pè ní scammer tó bá bí ẹ̀dá ìwọ sọ location tó wọ̀ wà anywhere tí a ní dẹ́rù within 24 hours 24 hours sọ location tó wà èmi máa sọ location tẹ́mi wà fún anybody kájọ pàdé bomb bastard ní sóríire ìwọ dúpọ̀ ní tìrì oní wọ́n pè ní scammer oníwà díì pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa òun pe bàbá Akíntóyè oní bàbá tó ń lọ dúdú olórí burúkú ààrẹ ọmọ tẹ́ǹkì Abíọ́lá ṣe ní Tógùn ọmọ tẹ́ǹkì Abíọ́lá ṣe ní tìṣẹ̀ṣe kò ní da fún pọ̀rípọ̀rí bàbá láyé èmi Koiki ni mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ sọ fún Ìjìnlẹ̀ pé mo ránṣẹ́ sí padà kó sọ fún Dúpọ̀ ní tìrì a sì ń bọ̀ lọ́dún ẹ a fún ẹ ní calm down ni after that calm down wàá rí eré wàá sá tó bá tẹ̀ wá gba Yorùbá nation náà ṣó máa dẹ́rù bá gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá ni tó fẹ́ dẹ́rù bá gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó bá gba Yorùbá nation náà ni ṣé wọ́n nìkan ló fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá country ṣó fi pé Koiki àti Yèyé Dára àti Luka àti Bẹ̀dú àti gbogbo àwa Yorùbá world media ṣó fi ìpáwà nìkan la fẹ́ ṣe Yorùbá ni no àwọn tó ń ṣe APC wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe Yorùbá nation àwọn tó ń ṣe PDP Yorùbá country táwọn pariwo is for every single one of us kò ní dá fún àwọn tó bí ẹni mo sọ fún ẹ ìwọ Fúlàní woman yìí bomb bastard mo ń bọ̀ lọ́dún ẹ yẹn padà sí Iraq ìwọ táwọn sọ fún pé terrorist will kill you one day nobody will talk about it BBC ò sọ̀rọ̀ nípa tó ń lọ ní Plateau State because BBC care less about your life BBC ò ní san tó ń lọ èmi ni máa sọ Yèyé Dára ló máa sọ ọmọ Luka Bẹ̀dú àti Yorùbá world media and the rest of those that are doing a little bit of their best as well. àfihàn kankan sílẹ̀. Let's come back to the article. They are wholly reliant on the generosity. Àwọn tí à ń sọ yìí wọ́n ti ayé wọn jẹ́ ní Iraq. They cannot even move from point A to B. Terrorists ti pa wọ́n tán ní Iraq. So they now rely on the people to survive. Ìwọ náà fẹ́ rely. Do you think that in your constant message ó ní tó ń lọ ní Plateau yẹn Plateau ní kó dúró sí mo ní no ó ti délẹ̀ Yorùbá tán in tí Ìgbòho ń sá fún nìyẹn pé kí wọ́n má bàa pa gbogbo wa tán. You think all your politicians bomb bastard Moríṣèyí Mákindé pẹ̀lú àwọn 419 Nigerians some of them are guy man tó bá ti wọ suit I know them I have been in the Nigerian community kọ́ jáde kọ́ sọ pé tí mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni mò ń pa ẹ lọ bèrè pé gbogbo summit tó ti ṣe ní London in the last 24 years what has it done to your lives in that Yoruba land bomb bastard ní gbogbo yín criminals so many criminals there tí governor bá ti dé wọ́n máa clinch it's about them it's all about them wọ́n máa fún yín ní peanut wọ́n máa fún yín ní peanut ọmọ adi Kokun foundation àtòrí Yomi Hamzat gbogbo wọn peanut ló máa fún yín that is why the country is not moving forward mo rí gbogbo wọn lánàá tán ya picture pẹ̀lú Ṣèyí Mákindé bomb bastard. Now, let's go further. They are the survivors of an ancient religious minority. Ẹgbọ́n kan tó sọ, àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn yìí, àwọn ni survivor. Ẹni tó rí bá yọ ló máa délé. Rírìn àjò tá wà yìí, ẹni tó rí bá yọ ló máa délé. Ẹlòmíì terrorist ló máa pa ká tó débi tá à ń lọ. They are the survivors. They are the survivors of an ancient religious minority which many in the West had never seen or heard before. Ní West, wọ́n dá wàhálà lẹ̀ sí Iraq, wọ́n dá wàhálà lẹ̀ sí Libya. Lẹ́ni nísìn, wọ́n fi ẹ̀yìn ti Libya sílẹ̀ kẹ́ máa yanjú ara yín. Libya ò ní government in the last 10 years. Government kankan sí ní Libya, olúkálukú ló ń ṣèjọba tiẹ̀. Ìyẹn ní Libya. The same thing is happening in Iraq. Even though over millions of people protested in this country. I was in this country. And sọ fún Tony Blair pé má gbé wa lọ pẹ̀lú olórí burúkú George Bush ká lọ jà ní Iraq. Eventually they invaded Iraq, destroyed Iraq. Today you can see what is happening in Iraq. The plight of the Iraq Yazidis, Y-A-Z-I-D-I-S, Yankee Alpha Zulu Indigo Delta Indigo Sierra. Wọ́n pè àwọn kan ní Yazidis wọ́n ti báyé wọn jẹ́ ní Iraq wọ́n ti finish wọn pátápátá kò sẹ́ni kankan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ wọn lágbàáyé just as bí wọ́n ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá people but tó bá nídìí Yorùbá wàá gbé Burna Boy mo rí Puma náà máa fi private jet lọ gbé Davido OBO ó kó wá wo football tó bá wo football tán wá tún dá padà àwọn tó ń jayé nìyẹn ìwọ máa pariwo Davido àwọn tó ń jayé nìyẹn you will be irrelevant in Yoruba land until you die. Tó bá ti jẹ́ ká sọ tá à ń jọ sọ yìí ká jọ sọkúnná òfin ìpè Tinubu ló máa wá ṣe Andrew. Let's continue quickly. The plight of the Iraq's Yazidis has triggered airdrops and talk of humanitarian intervention by Britain and America. Tó bá jẹ́ pé America àti Britain ò invade Iraq ni, why would they need humanitarian intervention? Kí ló dé tó máa need it? They will probably not need it. The reason why they are giving them humanitarian intervention is because they've already destroyed that part of the region. Iraq has been destroyed, so now they have to give them humanitarian, intervention. When Iraq has what it takes to take care of its people, Libya has what it takes to take care of its people, but what they've done is they destroyed that part of the world, and today, we want for a peanut, just as we are going through the same thing in Nigeria. Because Nigeria, this was destroyed in 1914 after the amalgamation. Now they are giving you peanut. 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 Mumbo, then so then peanut when I came over on the peanut on the Nisuru. Some don't put peanut. Go back, come on, get the life practical. So we need Boboyi, Ori Ballet, or Monton peanut, Nisuru. So Monton peanut. Go back, Monton peanut, then some don't peanut point. In don't peanut, epa. So in don't they take a lot from us and they give you like that. Elete tuni otuni amon onorishirishi. So that means this one is even more nutrition than the bastard country you call Nigeria. Epa tí mò ń jẹ yìí ó wà more nutrition ju Nigeria tí wọ́n gbé lọ leni. Sorry, this is what they are giving you. Peanut. So wọ́n gba ńlá lọ́wọ́ wa. Wọ́n wá fún wa ní kékèké. DFID gave us 240 million in 2006. Hey, hallelujah. Hallelujah. God bless them. God bless America. This is what they're giving you. Bomb bastard. And you will. Let's continue. 3 minutes past. This is Koikimedia Live. Àwọn Yazidis tí wọ́n ti báyé wọn jẹ́. Wọ́n máa ń sọ pé wọ́n fún wọn ní intervention. And although the US Special Forces, àwọn America tó jẹ́ gbòógì, àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ gbòógì, tó jẹ́ special train America, àwọn soldiers wọn, and now reckon the numbers still trapped on Mount Sinjar are fewer than the previously thought. The stories of those who have escaped horrific. Some people will die more quickly in Nigeria because of the terrorism. People like those in Benue State, in Plateau State, even in the northern part. Have you seen the latest report? Tí Pompo sọ, ní lọ sórí Koikimedia, gbàtẹ́ pé fracas lẹ́wà. Look at the latest report. More Christians have been killed in Nigeria, but àwọn Baba Adébóyè wọ́n dákẹ́ wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn gbogbo wọn, àwọn Ọdẹ Farasi, àwọn Ìyá Àdúrà, all of them, they keep quiet. None of them continue to talk, and more Christians are being killed. Ẹ wá sórí social media, ẹ wá ń gbàdúrà lójoojúmọ́. You are all crazy. Ẹ ń gbàdúrà when Christians are being massacred in Nigeria. Jáde ẹ̀yin pastor kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ dákẹ́ tó ń pamọ́ jọyín. Èmi tún wá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ ń point finger. Ẹ jẹ́ mo yóò yà wá pa ṣé gé sẹ́yìn Christian lára. Ṣẹlẹ̀ ìfẹ́ gbọ́nà ni. Ẹ lọ ka the latest report. Mo ti post already. Tó o bá ti mọ̀ lọ sí ibi tí mo ti post lórí social media. Kó lọ ka the latest report. How many Christians have been massacred in that bastard country you are calling Nigeria? Ẹ jẹ́ mo yóò yà. Let's continue quickly. Now, Nofa Baraka walked for 15 miles carrying Ayana, a 2-month-old son, in a searing heat. She explained to me that when our own breast milk ìyẹn ọyàn tó wà nígbà ìyá yẹn ó gbé ọmọ kókó, ìwọ máa multiply 15 miles. Mo ní láti sọ fún ẹ kí ni 15 miles máa monitor ẹ ṣe látọjú ẹlẹ́gbàdé bíbá ẹni tí à ń sọ ìwọ́n náà rin 15 miles ló fi rìn pẹ̀lú ọmọ kókó. Omi ọyàn ti gbẹ nítorí ṣèbíyàn tí wọn bá jẹun lọ́yàn máa yọ mílìkì. Ọyàn ò lè yọ mílìkì nígbà tó jẹun. Wọ́n ló rìn fún 15 miles. Is that not the same thing happening in Kaduna? Is that not the same thing happening in Nigeria today? Why people are being massacred and taken away from their villages and towns? You are all there not saying anything. Ẹ̀yin Christian Association of Nigeria, ẹ dákẹ́ nítorí pé ẹ ń wo Tinubu pé ẹ fẹ́ offend Buhari. Buhari has now completed his tenure. It's going now, but the next one will be worse because kò sówó ní Nigeria. Ẹ máa jẹra yín lẹ́sẹ̀ ni. Let's continue. Now, màá pa again para. Nofa Baraka, ìyẹn ìyára arábìnrin ọmọ tí gbọ́mọ kókó. Only for 15 miles. She walked for 15 miles carrying Ayama, ìyẹn ọmọ kókó. Ó gbé sáyà, ọmú yẹn kò sóúnjẹ mọ́ nínú ẹ̀. A 2-month-old baby, ọmọ tó ṣẹ̀ bí tó ti pé oṣù mẹ́ta. Ó wá explain to me that when our own breast milk run out, nígbà tí ọgbọ́n ọyàn tí kò mú ọyàn tí kò gbómi jáde tí kò gbé mílìkì jáde, she kept him alive, having in the mountain goat sucker him instead. Ó ní ẹran ègúnfe ní ọmọ yẹn kábíyèsí lédùmarè ilé ayé Ọlọ́run máa tóbi lọ́ba ṣá ayé ìkótẹ̀ parẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan sẹ̀ kọ́gùn kọ́tẹ́yẹ tẹ̀ parẹ́. Ọmọ kókó ní Iraq tí ó ní owó lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá ń fún ní ẹran ègúnfe ló wá ń fi mílíkì ègúnfe òun fi ń fún ọmọ yẹn lọ́yàn mu ìyẹn ní Iraq. Irú ẹ̀kọ́ ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Ẹ máa tọ́ra yín bí ìyálóde. One thing is tó bá ti kàn ẹ́ wà á mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà ó ti dé nìyẹn. Ẹ já ka díẹ̀ sí. Ó náà ń fún ní mílíkì ègúnfe. I found her towards the end of her journey. Ẹni tó ìyẹn journalist orí crossing the bridge from Syria into Iraq over the river Abor. Thousands like her escape. Is that not the reason why people are running out of Nigeria? They're saying japa because Nigeria cannot provide what is meant to be provided for you on a daily basis. By walking down the north face of Sinjar into Syria, escorted by the Kurdish fighter, the Syria-Iraq front line is now such a blur line on the map that if they keep walking, they can cross back into the Iraq further north. I saw two mothers bury their children. How many people have buried their own children in Plateau State? The whole of last week in Plateau State, àfẹnitó bá ní human sympathy, sunkún fábíàmọ́. Into ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Plateau State ní last week, sunkún fábíàmọ́. But the bastard Yoruba people, the Hausa people, the Igbo people, you still want to remain in Nigeria where you remain massacred. They'll continue to kill you. Let's continue quickly. Emma Binu because it keeps going in and out. I saw two mothers bury their own children. Nofa told me I was not able to produce my own milk because there was no food and water. Kò sóúnjẹ, kò sómi. Tóúnjẹ bá wà, nìyẹn máa ní oúnjẹ máa jáde nínú gbáyà. Is that not the same thing happening in Nigeria? Ǹjẹ́ ti rí àwọn èèyàn àgbàlagbà tó ń sunkún because they cannot eat 3 square meals. The camp in the same school was Ido Sulaiman, who told me that jihadists, if you don't know the word jihadists, that is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. Jihadists is moving back to back, because they have the support of the northern cabal, which we know they are not cabal. We know it's Sultan of Sokoto. We know they are some of the governors as well. Maybe not all of them, but we know that their agenda is to translate Nigeria into an Islamic country. They want to turn Nigeria to an Islamic country. That is why they have given you a Muslim ticket, which is Tinubu and Shetima. Eje mo yo ya. Before the Yoruba country come, you would all cry. Anytime Sofun Tony Deke, Oni Koiki, shut up. I am here. I am 6,000 kilometers away. Ki Kotoba Jimmy Geni Louis. The MI5 will be responsible for that. Tiba go missing, Louis. The MI5 will be responsible for that. But that is not going to happen because in Toba Mufula, ni wonu Louis Towa Jimmy Be, then UK is no longer safe as well. You will remain in danger if you refuse to let us go out of Nigeria now. What be Muslim ticket wa? Don't you know it's part of the agenda that we have been talking about? Let's continue quickly. 10 minutes past 10. As we continue, I'm reading this article that just came out about the jihadists. If you don't know who jihadists are, I pity your life. You better go and find out who are jihadists. Jihadists, no more bear. I don't want to be using that because of the kind of the social media. One more bear. Why they Giorian? Why they yo? Why they Sawaleyin? Why they Gorian Sibe? You've seen all this picture before. It's not something new. That is the people that call I want Buruju Boko Haram lo. Toba ni àwọn jihadists. They are fanatics. But to ba je cultural kiniyin, one ma destroy it from back to back. One make sure pé gbogbo nte npe ni heritage site yin, one burn it down. That is what they are doing in Syria. That is what they are doing as well in Iraq. Continue to say we are stupid people. We money mental problem. Oh, better kini mental problem. Oh, am I been mo te charge phone here, laptop ilaten kan. That mo see Nigeria. mo kí gbogbo alẹ́ nǹkan sí èmi àbúrò yín náà ní Koikimedia wọ́n ní fẹ́ lómi ṣe mí ṣẹ́ni ẹ̀fẹ́ gbọ́ràn ni èmi ò kíní kan mi pẹ̀lú àṣírí ńlá àṣírí kékeré èmi gbé yín lọ from the international side of things what is happening around the world lèmi máa fi ń gbé yín sétí pé má ní intan sọ kò kùn ẹ́ sórí ìwọ tó jẹ́ pásítọ̀ wàá gé orí ẹ̀ ṣèbí wọ́n pa ṣèbí wọ́n ti pọba rí ṣèbí àwọn terrorists ti pọba rí so intan sọ is not new jihadist yàtọ̀ sí Boko Haram o jihadist is not Boko Haram o àwọn yẹn wà very very fanatic they are bastard táwọn yẹn bá mú ẹ wọ́n máa deal pẹ̀lú ẹ pé òun ṣe Christian òun ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe ṣàlẹ́yìn tẹ́ ń bára yín jà àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe àti mùsùlùmí ẹ jẹ́ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ ká deal pẹ̀lú àwọn jihadist máa le ju ìjà tẹ́ ń jà ìjà burúkú tí gbogbo yín bá ń jà lórí social media sórí ìwọ tó wà lamẹ́ríkà tó ní kò kún ẹ ìjọ tó bá lọlé wàá kó lọ ṣàgbékò jihadist ni kọ́lọ́n bá fọ̀run kẹ́ brother wa uncle wa tọ́pa ní last year ṣèbí Áfíríkà ló ti kúrò ní Maryland ó ní business nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ìjọ tó dé Nàìjíríà ni wọ́n máa pa àbẹ́ ti gbàgbé mo tẹ̀ rántí orúkọ wọn mọ́ nísìn ṣe gbàgbé pé family yẹn wọ́n gbé òkú yẹn padà lọ sí Amẹ́ríkà so ẹ máa búra yín ẹ máa bára yín jà let's talk about the jihadists. Nigeria has now got a lot of jihadists operating between Yoruba land and the north àwọn yẹn burú ju Boko Haram lọ ọ̀rọ̀ jihadist ni mo sọ yìí o tó bá penetrate tán délẹ̀ ṣe rí gbogbo ibi tá a ṣe ń pè ní ìṣẹ̀ṣe wa wàá finá sí àti palace o àti kò palace because they are very extreme Muslim ni wọ́n àwọn yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo Boko Haram tẹ́ ń rí yẹn o I am not joking now I am telling you jihadists are not the kind of Boko Haram they are young boys they are old men they have a different intoxication tó wà lára jihadists ó le ju ti Boko Haram lọ ẹ máa sọ pé irọ́ ni mò ń pa ṣèbí ìwọ ní làákàyè nítorí pé o ò fẹ́ gbọ́ràn you think you are safe ó fi pé jihadists ò sí ní Lagos State jihadists ń bẹ káàkiri àwọn yẹn they are what they call the sleeper cell wọ́n ti wà nínú Lagos wọ́n sùn wọ́n jí wọ́n ń tajà fún yín báyìí wọ́n mọ gbogbo movement yín ìjọ tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ wàhálà ó lè má bẹ̀rẹ̀ in 2 years time ó lè má bẹ̀rẹ̀ in 3 years time bó sórí bó ṣe ń nà pọ̀n tó ṣe ń dóbò yẹn ẹ má bínú fọ́rọ̀ tí mo sọ yìí wọ́n ń bímọ rẹpẹtẹ àwọn ọmọ tó ń bí ideology wọn ni wọ́n ń mú lọ wọ́n dẹ̀ ti ń convert àwọn burúkú Yorùbá kọ̀ọ̀kan náà àti rí àwọn Yorùbá tó ń wọ ṣòkòtò lẹ́bẹ̀lẹ́bẹ̀ the jihadist ọjọ́ ọ̀la ilẹ̀ Yorùbá lẹ́rìn yẹn wọ́n máa pa ṣégè sí gbogbo wa lára tá a bá deal pẹ̀lú situation yẹn nísìn. Let's continue. 40 minutes past 10 a.m. This is Koikimedia Live. I saw 2 mothers. Òun rí àwọn ọmọ àwọn ìyá méjì tó bury ọmọ wọn. Have we not seen that in Nigeria? Have we not been seeing that in the last 8 years of this bastard Fulani government that Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ń pè rẹ̀ ní Ọ̀ṣínbàjò tẹ́ gbọ́dọ̀ bá pè rẹ̀ ní pastor olórí burúkú ni bàbá yẹn kò jẹ́ kó máa lo the word pastor nínú orúkọ tiẹ̀ because I have told him 2 years ago to resign from this Fulani caliphate ó refuse láti resign ó ti kó bàbá wèrè torí pé ìwọ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò yẹn Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ nísì sórí ìwọ ó yẹ kó ti resign ó ní integrity kan látòkè délẹ̀ you are a born bastard Yorùbá man ìwọ Ọ̀ṣínbàjò ni mo bá sọ̀rọ̀ Koiki lèmi jẹ́ in tó bá fẹ́ bá mi fà jẹ́ kájọ máa fà ní London ẹ ní kúure gbogbo yín pátápátá ogun la máa fi pa yín ogun lákàyé mo sọ fún yín pé tó bá fi dídẹ̀ mi nìkan ni. màá kó wọn padà. Let's continue. I saw 2 mothers bury their children. Ìyẹn ìyá yìí sọ fún reporter yẹn. I was not able to produce my own meal because there was no food or water. Ǹjẹ́ oúnjẹ jẹ? Mo kàn ń ṣe àpèjúwe epo tó sórí tó ń lọ nísìn ní Iraq òun ló lọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ǹjẹ́ oúnjẹ jẹ mọ́? In tó ti mú farmer nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ẹni tó ń ṣe farmer nǹkan àgbẹ̀ tó wá di pé ó ń lọ sínú ọjà lọ ra gàrí àti wà ní problem. That is the whole reason why they don't want us to break Nigeria. Let's continue. I saw 2 mothers, and I keep going back to that. I saw 2 mothers bury their children. Nofa told me I was not able to produce my own milk because there was no food or water. We came here because the terrorists. Hey, la ilaha illallah. Hey. Àwọn ará Yorùbá àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ọmọ tán pè ní jihadist lẹ fi ṣeré là ń ṣe Yorùbá nation là ń ṣe mẹ́kẹ̀mẹ́kẹ́ báyìí jihadist ọmọ tán pè ní APC kò mọ tán pè ní PDP kò mọ tán pè ní AAC ẹni torí bá ní jihadist they are the most wicked part àwọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ jihadist àwọn ni wọ́n pè ní part of ISIS. ISIS dẹ̀ ti wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Ẹgbọ́n kan tí ìyá sọ. We came here, àwa síbí báyìí. We came here because terrorists. Is that not the reason why Lee Shuaibu is not being released? Lee Shuaibu refused to convert our Christianity back to Islam. Ó ti bímọ méjì fún wọn nísìn. Kọ́nà bá wa pẹ̀lú ẹni bí tó wà. We came here because nítorí pé we came here because the terrorists àwọn tá à ń sọ yìí àwọn èèyàn burúkú yìí àwọn oògùn olóró burúkú yìí tá à ń sọ yìí tí gbogbo àgbáyé ń sá fún America ń sá fún wọn. America left Afghanistan after 20 years. These are the jihadists. Jihadists tó ń bẹ ní Afghanistan. We came here because the terrorists, ẹ má bínú, I'm losing that part. The terrorists said, either, farabalẹ̀ gbọ́, kí ni tí mo sọ yìí? Either is spelled E-I-T-H-E-R. Àwa máa sọ pé Echo Indigo Tango Alpha Echo Romeo. Either, tó bá sọ pé nǹkan either, tó bá join ní Islam, ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lọ sí. Either you convert to Islam or we slaughter you. Kábíyèsí Elédùmarè. Ìyẹn lè fi ṣeré. Tó bá convert to Islam, the jihadists take your máa gé orí ẹ̀. That is what is happening in Nigeria today. But the world you are waiting for, you are waiting for the world. Or let me quickly push a little bit more. Either you convert to Islam or we slaughter you. We slaughter you. Ṣọmọ bí Mùsùlùmí ṣe máa ń pẹran, bẹ́ẹ̀ làwọn tá à ń sọ ṣe máa ń pẹran. Àti láwọn Yorùbá tó ti ń di jihadist. Wọ́n ti wà láàrin wa because àwọn jihadist tó dé, wọ́n ti bára wọn sùn. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti genetic, everybody ti ń join ara wọn. Àti ẹ̀ wá mọ̀ who are the real Yorùbá? Ìyẹn ló ṣe ń bá àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe jà. Ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn oníṣẹ̀ṣe ẹ jẹ́ lọ dira dáadáa ni mo sọ fún yín. Àwọn olórí burúkú Mùsùlùmí ọmọ Yorùbá wá pa ṣégè sí yín lára. Ṣe rí àwọn nǹkan tí bàbá wa babaláwa ní ẹ jẹ́ lọ tọ́jú ẹ̀ dáadáa. Mùsùlùmí tó bá fẹ́ ṣe wèrè ká ìná ní nǹkan pa lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. Àwọn tó máa kó bá wa jihadist burúkú ni wọ́n breeding ground wọ́n pọ̀ ní gbogbo Ìlọrin yẹn. Ìlọrin wọ́n pọ̀ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà Ọ̀fà yẹn. Àwọn Mùsùlùmí àwọn ṣéèkì yẹn mọ̀ ní láti dárúkọ any one of them. Gbogbo wọn lọ́mọ̀ wọn. Àwọn ṣéèkì ńláńlá tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn gbogbo wọn ló mọ̀ pé a ti kọ́ ìran mẹ́rò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. They are called jihadists. Àwọn ló máa ń wọ ṣòkòtò sọfẹ́sọfẹ́ kémi tó kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní 1998. Kí tó kúrò lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wọ́n wá sí phase 2. Wọ́n máa ń rìnrìn àjò bí ìgbóná ni. Wọ́n máa ń lọ from buy to buy from buy. Wọ́n wicked ju kí ló dálẹ̀ lọ. Àṣé nígbà yẹn àtẹ̀mọ̀ pé jihadist ni wọ́n. Ọlọ́run ló yọrú àwa báyìí. Àbá ti kó sí wọn lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n bá ti rolú ẹ̀ lọ. Bí ọ̀nà north lólú ẹ̀ máa gbé nísìn. Wọ́n náà ń ka Quran òṣìwò lẹ́ńkà. Bomb bastard ní gbogbo yín. Let's continue. Now, camp in the same school was Ido Sulaiman, who told me jihadists shot dead his wife. Wọ́n yìnbọn fún ní orí. Wọ́n yìnbọn fún ní orí. Àwọn jihadists wà láàárín ìwà ọmọ Yorùbá. Ìyẹn ló ṣe ń bẹ̀yàn oníṣẹ̀ṣe jà àti Kìrìsìtẹ́nì. Ẹ jẹ́ dira dáadáa. Nítorí pé ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí 4 years 10 years from now. Ẹ wá wo fídíò yìí pé ìtí Koiki sọ òtítọ́ ló ń sọ. Àti kẹran mẹ́rò. Islam is a peaceful religion. But àti kẹran mẹ́rò, when we talk about the jihadists, they are part of us already. And if we do not get a country where we can curtail them, a gbọ́dọ̀ curtail wọn ni because they are still breeding. In tó bá dem breed is a dangerous thing, not to Yoruba people. That is how we are saying to the G7. You are looking for economic security. Economic security cannot work in Nigeria because we already have jihadists. Iba Gani Adams told us, Sunday Igboho told us, Baba Akintoye told us, the late Dr. Malafia told us, Mr. Olakunle, the former Navy Commodore, told us, only every Friday they open the barracks and every Dick and Harry just come and pray inside. Oh, you don't know. Oh, Arakunle, they shot. I'm going to end the program because I need to join the Star Radio in just about almost half an hour from now. The camp in the same school was also Ido Sulaiman. Ìyẹn wá ń sọ pé àwọn jihadists ló gbé ìbọn wọ́n yin ìyàwó òun lórí báyìí. 4 ló ti yìnbọn fún. That is how wicked they are. I'm going to read it quickly. And 2 sons, wọ́n pa ìyàwó ẹ̀, wọ́n pa ọmọ méjì. Is that not what is happening in Nigeria today? We are seeing the death of so many innocent Nigerians because the Fulanis have an hidden agenda. Look, that agenda might not come up even in the next 5 years. It might not come up in the next 8 years. They might wait again until Tinubu completes his 8 years and then they'll activate. Because Tinubu, whether you like it or not, Tinubu has stopped a little bit of the breeding. Tinubu will try, but they will deal with Tinubu in terms of terrorism. Terrorism will go up while Tinubu is the president. It doesn't matter whether he brings a Yòrùbá man that is the best as a chief of army staff, because what you are in Nigeria, Buhari opened the door and allowed the influx of jihadists into Nigeria. And you are expecting Nigeria to be prosper. You must be born bastard. You don't even understand what we are saying, that jihadists are the most wicked. You keep talking about the Biafra. You keep talking about the Igbo people. The Igbo people you are complaining about. You are not complaining about the jihadists. And complain about Igbo. When the jihadists are already living with us, they will kill as many of you. I will be here to remind you of today, which is the 22nd day of May 2023. While this video will be forever, you will now understand who they are calling jihadists. Jihadists don't play with anybody. Check our Igbo. Are they jihadists? We can still deal with the Igbo people. We can deal with them when we have our country. Let everybody go their separate ways. But everybody wants to live together. But inside that same system, we have jihadists operating. And they are operating because you don't know them. Jihadists is selling guru. They are selling pancake. They are even selling moi moi. Some Hausa people are selling moi moi. Continue to eat their food. Jihadists. Lefin Shere. Oh my God. Let's finish this article. They killed the wife. Not just killed, they shot him. The same jihadists is Buhari that wanted to assassinate Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, you don't know that that's the same reason. Okay, military need. Buhari is part of the jihadists. He's just using the military as a camouflage. They wanted to assassinate Igboho, but Igboho survived it. But 2 people did not survive it in Igboho's house. They were murdered, cold-blooded. That is jihadists in uniform. But you are more concerned about the Biafra, the Igbo people. Koiki, let's not have anything to do with Amanepa. I don't trust Amanepa. Bomb bastard Yòrùbá people. So you trust jihadists more than the Biafra. Continue to say, I am sick. I know I am sick. I can be treated here in London for free. The wife was shot dead and 2 sons. As the family fled, he was clinging to Azara, his only child, to escape. We don't want Iraq. Oh, Iraq doesn't want us. Imagine Iraq citizen is saying that Iraq does not want them anymore. That is what Nigeria is doing. While we are running out of Nigeria, the jihadists are coming in. Jihadists doesn't need to live in air condition. They live in the forest. They live in the mountain. The jihadists do not care the temperature within the surrounding. They know when to sleep under. That's why they are walking. They walk towards the night time. When the kidnapper picks you up, they will walk for more than 5 hours. But during the day, they are sleeping under the shed because we have a lot of terrain, a lot of forest in Nigeria. So it's proving difficult for the bastard government to buy thermal energy equipment and monitor them from the top there, kill them right there. But Buhari said, no. Tolulope, come here. Tolulope Rotile, come here. Stupid Yòrùbá girl. Who asked you to be killing all these people? Tolulope was eventually killed in Nigeria by the jihadists. Oh, you don't know. Oh, you don't stupid people. So you mean if I come out, you're a bomb bastard. So you don't know that it was the jihadists that killed Tolulope Rotile? Oh, you don't know the importance of Tolulope Rotile, that she was actually killing those beasts. But some of you, the reason why the jihadists killed Tolulope Rotile was because Tolulope Rotile was doing what they were asking her not to do. So eventually they killed Tolulope Rotile. She was only 24 years old. We've never seen the best in Nigeria when it comes to the Air Force. Tolulope Rotile was killed, and Olori Buruku Nigerians all over the world are still supporting the same government. Bomb bastard, every single one of you. Let's continue. Now, we don't want Iraq. Imagine Iraq citizens are saying that we don't want Iraq anymore because Iraq is now controlled by jihadists around this. They are not controlling every part, but the little that they are controlling, they are building their force. They are building their force. And before you know, they will penetrate more and they will become more powerful. That's what happened. They start small, and before you know, they become very big. I say I want to drink Milo. I don't even forget. So I say I want to drink Milo. See the kind of joy we get now. Oh my God. We don't want Iraq anymore. Iraq doesn't want us, just as we are saying that Nigeria doesn't want us. Because if Nigeria wants us, some of us will have returned back to Nigeria. If I'm doing all this in Nigeria now, do you think that the DSS, because there's no human right? So that is the part of the jihadists. That is part of it. Where is that Dadiyati? The bastard governor of Kaduna State, El Rufai, has kidnapped Dadiyati for the last 3 years. Nobody knows where Dadiyati is. Those are part of your jihadists. So some of them are politicians, but they are jihadists. Some of them are your governors. They are all jihadists. Shada in Christian, hallelujah, hallelujah. You should be all talking about the jihadists that is killing us, so that the international community can try and do whatever they can do if that they have the intention to do it. Because they don't see you. International community don't see us as people. They see us. I'm sorry. Go and look at the video. I'm going to play that video now. Where they are selling, they are selling our organ. So now we can understand why Koikimedia was kidnapped here. Not kidnapped, was guilty here. Because it was part of the plot. Láti master organ. So many people got missing. What is your organ, Edanu? Anyway, what is your organ? What is in the fridge? Organ ti lọ sí America, ó ti lọ sí UK, ó ti lọ sí àgbáyé, táwọn tó máa ra ti rà. You saw the video, because you're not going to Koikimedia now. You are looking for fracas. You are looking for, ashiri, when you should sit down on Twitter. That is why I give bosa for Biafra. Biafra, I give you now, bosa. But on Twitter, Kabes, Lori tweety, pumping, I saw more than 50, not to exaggerate, Biafra attacking them back. But we are here. All we do is, we sit down at the man in WhatsApp. You think the WhatsApp group is as powerful as Twitter? Some of you should leave your WhatsApp group and go and join Twitter and put your anger inside the Twitter. Rather, you are there in the WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, when nothing is happening, WhatsApp group is just enclosure. It does not make any impact. It does not make any, a little bit of impact. But the Twitter is a constant revolution. Twitter, and we are grateful to somebody like Elon Musk, because Elon Musk has been much better than the former guy that owns Twitter. But a lot of Yoruba people now do not even, how many people have Twitter account now? You will realize that probably maybe 10 of us. And the one that have, they don't even go and tweet. Biafra, again, respect to you for keeping the Twitter running. There is no week that Biafra is not trending. If Simon Ekpa is not trending, but we don't want Babakitoye to trend, I don't need to be trending. But at least, let's trend the Yoruba nation. Yes, we are nationalists. There's nothing wrong to be saying that we are Yoruba comfort. There's nothing wrong in that. We should be there on Twitter. Oyekama tweet back to back. The way you are carrying your Bible and your Quran and your Isheshe, your Twitter should be the number 2. But a lot of you are not doing that. You are waiting for miracle. Continue to wait for miracle. Jesus is coming very soon, okay? Jesus is coming very soon, and Muhammad is coming very soon. Bomb bastard, every one of you. I was told the father of a girl called Nasama had been beheaded. Huh. Oh my God. Hey. Our people don't know the people where they call jihadists. Jihadists, they know they play. Jihadist people, they be different from Boko Haram. Jihadists, go and find out who are the jihadists. You will know. And they are so evil, they don't even think about the life in that body. Let's go back. I was told by a father of a girl called Nasama had been beheaded and her mother was killed. This is happening in Iraq. Okay? Iraq. Jihadists who have declared an Islamic state. Huh. Jihadists, they have declared Islamic state. They have declared Islamic state regard the Yahidis as devil worshippers. So you as a Christian, jihadists think that you are a devil worshipper. And you Musulumi, jihadists believe that you are a devil worshipper. Oh, devil worshipper times 3 ni. According to jihadists, not me. Because the jihadists do not want any other thing than you must be a Muslim. And we already have jihadists in Yoruba people. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. They are jihadists. Run, when they say Allah Akbar, I am not saying that Islam is not a peaceful religion, but the jihadists among us, how do we deal with them? Because we are already operating a country called Nigeria that is already encouraging that. Tabak by Yòrùbá country, any jihadists, we will tag them. If they move from their house, we will blow them out. There's technology. The moment they move away from their door, there are some criminals in this country who are being die by 6 o'clock, they are back in the house because the technology said they have to be back in the house. If they are not back in the house, police will pick them up from wherever they are. They are called tag. They tag them. There are so many people moving around. When you go central London, all these young boys, where do they go like that? Where they, hey, big boy, hey, bro, chucking off, man. How you doing, bro? You all right, man? Some of them, they get tagged. That is because UK does not want criminal roaming around at 6 o'clock, because they know that if you're going around at 6 o'clock, you are likely to go and commit a crime. How do you sort that out in the Olori Buruku country, Nigeria, when you don't have 24 hours electricity? How do we tag people that are criminals, that are pedophiles? How do you do that? You will all cry. Continue to say, I am mad, but you will remember me forever. Jihadists. You are joking about jihadists. And jihadists, they don't care who you are. They don't care whether you are a member of APC. I am talking to everybody. Jihadists ti wà láàrin wa. Sori bi tó tin jẹun. Sori bi tó tin jẹ tó ti máa mu koko yẹn. Wa ako blow ni. Jihadists are the most bastard. They don't care whether you are APC. They don't care whether you are PDP or you are following Shogore. They don't care whether you are Yòrùbá nation. Jihadists must be stopped. And the only way we can stop them is to take control back and defend the land that belongs to us. If you say you don't want that, no problem. I am 6,000 kilometers away. Before jihadists will come into this door, they must have stopped them, because MI5 are working 24/7. They don't want any jihadists. There are some of them that have that kind of ideology. One monitor after the 2006 bomb in London, they improved more security gadgets. They improved more area. 460 million. Olori Buruku Buhari took a loan for CCTV in Abuja up to the tune of 460 million. No CCTV in Abuja as we speak today. Continue to be abusing us. Continue. I wish you the best in Nigeria. But we will continue to educate and enlighten our people on the main reason. Lara reason that a failure is because our life is a threat. Our life as indigenous people is a threat, and the world is keeping quiet. But the world is protecting the Ukrainians so that their life can be meaningful. Are we not human beings? Are we not human beings? Why is our life not important to all these Oyibo people? Because it is about us, it's not about them. It is about us, it's not about them. Continue. Good morning once again to those of you that have joined us. So let me read this quickly, and then I'm going to play a video of how they are selling organ. Jihadists who have declared an Islamic state regard the Yahidis, regard them as devil worshippers. The same way they are telling you, sorry what, hey, Allah my call blow bell. I want Yòrùbá cannot, they are already jihadists. So keep an eye. Ẹ má fò gbogbo ojú sùn ní Nàìjíríà mọ́. Close one eyes. Ẹni tó bá dé lójú méjèèjì, ẹ má lójú inú. Ojú inú lẹ má fi wo títa. Arákùnrin tó ń lọ yìí, kí mo ló ń lọ. Ó ń ṣá pangolo káàkiri. Pangolo kọ́ ló ń ṣá. Ó ń monitor tó ń lọ. They might not activate now. You understand? But in the long run, they will activate. Àwọn tó máa activate, they are training them right now. Àwọn tó máa activate, one train one lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. Sometimes they go for training up to 2 years. By the time they come back, they are full-blown jihadists. Jihadists who have declared an Islamic state regard the Yahidis as devil worshippers. And I've shown them even less mercy. These ones don't have any mercy at all. Than Christian who fled earlier. Sulaiman Murad was trapped on Sinjar for 12 days. Told me he had seen 33 unburied bodies. 33 unburied bodies. This is happening in Iraq. On the mountain. He and his family survived by fighting for place on an Iraq military helicopter. One of just 3 to fly rescue mission after one that was top heavy with refugee also crashed on Tuesday. Mashu. Bulldozers are leveling field to build 4 new refugee camps for thousands of Yahidis still expected to migrate further north. The United Nations that we are telling that Nigeria is not the same as it used to be, they are not listening. The United Nations reckons 1.2 million Iraqis have been displaced. 1.2 million of Iraqis have been displaced from their homes since January, but it is the fate of one of the Iraq least minority. They are minority. We are not even minority. We are majority in Nigeria, but the way they are treating us, I'm sure some of you know, is more than a minority. Our lives value nothing in the so-called Nigeria. There's another breaking news, another Yoruba actor, Adewale Adeyemo, is dead. May so rest in peace. Breaking news 12 minutes ago on Koikimedia. The veteran Yoruba actor reportedly died on Monday today after a brief illness, according to an announcement made by fellow actor Kunle Afolabi. Koikimedia bringing the word. And that is the Yoruba man. We told you, this word is not for every one of us. We will all die. So that is him there. So a Yoruba actor has died, and we pray for the family, and we pray for those that are his family and friends and network. A Yoruba man is gone. Only God knows, maybe he was even talking about Yoruba nation. I want to play that video. Again, Pompey. This is the headline there. 90% of Christians are murdered for their faith worldwide were killed in Nigeria. 90%. Ní gbogbo àgbáyé, inú Nigeria ló ti pa Christian tó pọ̀ jù. In the whole world, Nigeria ló pa Christian tó pọ̀ jù. That one was released by Pompey. I'm sure you know him. He's one of the American blah, blah, blah. So, that's him there. Mike Pompey. Go and read the article. It is time for Biden administration to take things seriously. We hope he's going to do that. So, let me quickly. And yesterday, on Saturday, the Wales people were marching for independence. We must prepare to go out again when that notice is given to us by those that are leading the Yoruba struggle. Not Dupe Onitiri. Dupe Onitiri is just playing. She's just messing around. She can't mess around. She's just messing around. She doesn't have anything. I was listening to her. She said, I want to go on this camera. Oh, she daruko I want to go on this camera. Koiki on this camera. Bomb bastard woman. Daruko temi na pe Koiki on this camera. I want to go on this camera. O ma di pẹ̀lú wọn. Tap sobi to wa ka wa di pẹ̀lú ìyá ẹ. Sobi to wa Dupe Onitiri ka wa di pẹ̀lú ìyá ẹ kò ní dá fún ẹ. Sobi to wa London lèmi wà. Àwọn tó ń gbèjẹ ní ká jọ pàdé ní Trafalgar Square anytime any day. Kò ń ṣe pé mo ń dẹnu. Ẹ sọ fún mi pé ká pàdé ní Trafalgar Square. Kò ní dá fún gbogbo yín. Koiki lèmi jẹ́. Dupe Onitiri Sobi tí wọ́n wà. Tí ó tó bá gba Yorùbá nation tán, tí ó fẹ́ lé wa kúrò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Wọ́n ti bí ìyá ẹ̀ dá. Bàbá tó bí ẹ, wọ́n ti bí dá. And that's why Fulani killed MK Abiola. I have no sympathy for that. Bomb bastard woman. I don't want to spend too much time on her. I want to play that video that we received yesterday. This is the eba that our military people are eating. Somebody sent me this from the military barracks. I'm not going to give too much details. The picture is already there on our social media. So there's a video that I want to play. Where's that video? Igbowo sha. Orúkọ ẹ̀ la fi ń jẹun. Igbowo. Èèyàn ti Koiki. Mo dúró tiẹ̀ tán. Títí no changing. Igbowo. Ibikíbi tó bá lọ ni mo tẹ̀lé. Wọ́n ní Koiki máa sọ pé tí kò bá sí Igbowo. Dupe Onitiri gan mọ̀ pé tí kò bá sí Igbowo kò sí Yorùbá nation. Ẹni mo sọ bẹ́ẹ̀, Dupe Onitiri wọ́ wèrè. Ó mọ̀ pé tí kò bá sí Igbowo kò sí Yorùbá nation. Ta ni wọ́? Tó bá tẹ̀wá gba Yorùbá nation tán, tó fẹ́ lé wa kúrò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ni. Tinubu gan ò lè lé wa kúrò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Tinubu gan ò lè lé wa kúrò nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ambọ̀sibọ́sí ìwọ. Ta ni wọ́? Ìwọ ghost woman yìí. Scamanja woman. Tó bá sí ti Igbowo, no Yorùbá nation. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń dúró dádélé, ẹ kàn waste time ara yín ni. Àti ìdílé àti ṣọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ níbẹ̀ àti black goat àti black sheep àti gbogbo yín bomb bastard ní gbogbo yín. Tí kò bá sí Igbowo, kò sí Yorùbá nation. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. Adélé ò lè gbé jáde. Adélé ò lè fi gbé jáde. À ń dúró dé ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀rọ lérò jáde ká máa rí náà. bomb bastard ó ń sọ jágbàjàgbà lọ́dọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀ lánàá ìjìnlẹ̀ yẹn tẹ̀ mo tẹ̀ rò pé yẹn tẹ̀ nílà káyè àṣekò tẹ̀ nílà káyè mo tẹ̀ rò pé nílà káyè àṣekò nílà káyè mo bá ẹni sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ play video yẹn Koiki lèmi jẹ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí onítìrì ẹ sọ fún mi pé ẹ fẹ́ pàdé mi ní Trafalgar Square kájọ pàdé máa dúró débẹ̀ pánpán máa ti wà níbẹ̀ a day before ẹni kúre ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ní balls tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ lè kúrò nínú ilé yín ẹ̀yin olóṣì ẹ̀yin wèrè ẹ̀yin ẹlẹ́pọ̀n búlù ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tó wà láàrin wọn ẹ lè lọ́lé àwọn ọmọ wọn ilé nísìn ẹ̀yin ẹlọ́lé kẹlẹ́ fara kala ẹlọ́lé kálukà kẹjọ wọnú gbó lọ àdúkà wà lórí program nísìn àbẹ́wọn obj kẹlọ́lé kẹwàá lọ ohun táwọn ọmọ yẹn ṣe wọn náà kówó Yorùbá ní akójẹ náà ni bomb bastard ní dá fún gbogbo yín ẹ ń ṣe èrè bó ni fídíò yẹn tẹ wà náà Koiki láwa ń jẹ àwa dúró ti Ìgbòho tán àti bàbá Akíntóyè àti Ṣífà Ayélóge a dúró ti wọn tán Yorùbá nation no going back tásán yẹn no going back náà ni tàbá ní no going back náà ni kò sí iyèméjì èmi ò níṣẹ́ kankan mọ́ this is my job 24 hours ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ máa tọ́jú ẹ̀wà tẹ́ bá ti ń tọ́jú àwọn mo sọ fún pé tó bá dọ̀la bọ́dà kí mo tún máa ṣì review ẹ̀ lánàá tí yíyan kan pé Koiki ọ̀hún kò gbọ́ pé ó sọ pé ó máa nídòwó £200 lẹ́ni ẹsẹ̀ ń sinmi lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ pé kò ń ṣerú wọ́n ló máa pé ó nídòwó bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ pé mo nídòwó bọ̀ mo sọ fún pé màá jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ lọ́la ẹni ìyá wa kan náà £50 pé ìwọ máa sọ pé ó gbọ́dọ̀ tún sọ pé ó nídòwó àwa la lọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìwọ máa ṣe tó ń ṣe lọ ní da fún yín ọmọ tí bá lọ ṣiṣẹ́ ọmọ yẹn ti máa pa lójúmọ́ ni ṣé ọmọ yẹn ti máa pa ni à ń bọ̀sì ẹ ṣeré ẹni sùúrù ó yá ìgbọ́ ẹja gbọ́ lè díẹ̀ náà Yorùbá máa pín kò síyàn kankan tó lè stop ẹ̀ Tinubu ò lè stop ìrìnàjò Yorùbá nation wọ́n ti bí bàbá tó bí Tinubu wọ́n ti bí da kó náà fi wá stop Yorùbá nation fídíò tí mo tẹ̀ ń wá yẹn gbogbo post ẹ̀ sí náà too many posts on our page ẹ̀rí ìyá virus woman ó ní wọn náà ń pò ní scammer òun máa dín pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa sọ́fọ́ dárúkọ gbogbo wa yẹn tó ń sọ kò ní dáa fún ẹdúpọ̀ ní tìrì ó ní wọn máa dín pẹ̀lú wa ẹ̀rọ ojú ẹ̀ bó ṣe rí ẹ̀rí òun àti iṣẹ́ ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ mẹjẹmẹjẹ ìyẹn àjókòó adẹ̀rálẹ̀ pump bastard ní gbogbo yín ìwọ sọbi tí wà ní Manchester máa kún ẹ lára ṣọ́ ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ sọbi tó wà ní Manchester máa kún ẹ lára lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ Koiki ni máa wọ night bus lálẹ́ sọbi tó wà fún mi pé ibi báyìí ló wà pé kájọ pàdé máa lọ́wọ́ night bus máa kọ́ change gbogbo routine mi ni free máa dé Manchester láàárọ̀ ọ̀la sọbi tí wọ́n wà ìwé ẹ̀yin tá àmọ́ bí tẹ́ wà ẹ̀yin ghost ní dá fún gbogbo yín bomb bastard ó ní fídíò tí mo fẹ́ play fún yín ni fídíò ìbò ni mo wá fi fídíò yẹn sí bá ok bí ó tẹ̀lé wà lórí bíbá I don't even know bí abíbá ló máa wà fóònù ìgan ti full ẹ ṣeré ẹ máa yọwọ́ mi ẹ máa yọwọ́ mi náà ni sọ́bí tó wà ṣọ́ ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Manchester máa kún ẹ lára lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ máa kúrò lálẹ́ yìí kò ń ṣe pé mo dẹnu ṣe program kó sọ pé ibi báyìí pé kájọ pàdé láàárọ̀ ọ̀la kó sọ pé kájọ pàdé láàárọ̀ ọ̀la máa wọ night coach lálẹ́ yìí máa dé Manchester kò ní dá fún ẹ ìwọ tá a rí nínú rally gbogbo rally tá a ṣe ní London kò jáde adara sílẹ̀ dá máa ń pọ́npọ́n Yorùbá nation ṣe wọlé ṣe ẹ má bínú fídíò tí mo fẹ́ play ẹ̀ ó dà pé mo ok ẹ jẹ́ ń lọ òbí àmà rí lórí Instagram mi ẹ̀yin bomb bastard àwọn olè fẹ́ máa dẹ́rùbà tẹ bá ń dẹ́rùbà gbogbo èèyàn kò ń ṣe ìnà ọmọ ọkọ̀ Koiki mo dúró tán Yorùbá nation àdúró tán ni òun ni Dangote ní Samashiri refinery Fulani jihadist nìyẹn economic jihadist òun ni Dangote they are gonna open his refinery ẹ jẹ́ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ́jà rí kí n máa fi ẹ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ ẹ nílé ìwọ̀n fídíò ẹ máa gbọ́ ilé lọ ẹ kì í ṣe nílò mi látẹ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ ojú bàbá yẹn sọ ẹ jẹ́ ti nílò ìgbẹ́ ẹ máa gbọ́ tí bàbá yẹn sọ.
National Assembly, some people estimate to the tune of $6.2 billion. They also bought all the Nigerian government, federal government hospitals at a cost of $3.2 billion. They even offered to buy all the Catholic hospitals for $2 billion, but the bishops refused that. So this is a well-organized cartel who are actually moving into Nigeria in order to actually buy their organs as it stands today with the law. And we know this for sure, that these are billionaires from the United States who funded this organ trafficking cartel to take the organs of Nigerians. Now, my colleague AGK had asked whether I was there when this cartel made the negotiation. The answer is yes, I was physically present in a deliberation. We were called as leaders of the private health sector.
Listen to that man.
Of General Electric, the biggest company in the world, the leading medical company in the world. I was representing the Catholic Medical Practitioners of Nigeria and the Association of General and Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria as the committee chairman of the National Health Act.
So you've just listened to a guy. I'm going to play it again. What you think? Listen again.
This National Health Act public hearing was Senator Ike Ekweremadu, who was then the Deputy Senate President. And
let me comment there. Who did you say was presiding?
Well, Senator Ike Ekweremadu, he was the presiding senator for the bill public hearing. And the sponsor, the chief sponsor, was Ifeanyi Okowa, Governor down.
It keeps going down.
Sitting by his side was also Dr. Chris Ngige, so who was then a senator. So all of them were there, and I made this argument.
I hope you can still hear it though.
Directly pointing out Section 48, that Section 48 makes an exemption that is impossible. You don't exempt. There is no situation in medicine where you can overrule or say the consent is waived. Consent is never waived. It could be transferred to the next of kin, but it's never waived in any situation. That is part of the Helsinki Declaration. So it's an international treaty. So we cannot make an
Let me even
exemption
find it if I
here
can
in
find the
Nigeria.
video here.
Then I also pointed out the loophole in Section 51. You cannot have the medical practitioner or the medical director of the hospital be the one to authorize that an organ is taken from someone.
Okay. I'm going to play it from here now. Let me play it from here.
And we know for sure that this was headed by an international organ trafficking.
Yeah, watch it from there. I will do what I'm doing from here for now.
National Assembly, some people estimate to the tune of 6.2 billion US dollars. They also bought all the Nigerian government, federal government hospitals at the cost of 3.2 billion US dollars. They even offered to buy all the Catholic hospitals for $2 billion, but the bishops refused that. So this is a well-organized cartel who are actually moving into Nigeria in order to actually buy up, or they have already paid an advance on all our organs. Anybody in the Federal Republic of Nigeria has no entitlement to their organs as it stands today with the law. And we know this for sure, that these are billionaires from the United States who funded this organ trafficking cartel to take the organs of Nigerians. Now, my colleague ADK had asked whether I was there when this cartel made the negotiation. The answer is yes, I was physically present in a deliberation. We were called as leaders of the private health sector to the headquarters of General Electric, the biggest company in the world, the leading medical company in the world. I was representing the Catholic Medical Practitioners of Nigeria and the Association of General and Private Medical Practitioners of Nigeria as the committee chairman of the National Health Act. And presiding over this National Health Act public hearing was Senator Ike Ekweremadu, who was then the Deputy Senate President. And
Let me comment there. Who did you say was presiding?
Senator Ike Ekweremadu, he was the presiding senator for the bill public hearing. And the sponsor, the chief sponsor, was Ifeanyi Okowa, now governor, but then Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. And just sitting by his side was also Dr. Chris Ngige, so who was then a senator. So all of them were there, and I made this argument directly, pointing out Section 48, that Section 48 makes an exemption that is impossible. You don't exempt, there is no situation in medicine where you can overrule or say the consent is waived. Consent is never waived. It could be transferred to the next of kin, but it's never waived in any situation. That is part of the Helsinki Declaration. So it's an international treaty. So we cannot make an exemption here in Nigeria. Then I also pointed out the loophole in Section 51. You cannot have the medical practitioner or the medical director of the hospital be the one to authorize that an organ is taken from someone to be given to another person. So it is wrong. You can't give what you don't have. That's a legal principle. Then I pointed out in Section 53 that it is also when you say reasonable cost for reimbursement of reasonable payments. What does that mean? Is 10 million naira reasonable payment for kidney? Some people will tell you that too. So you actually legalized the sale of organs in Section 53. Now, my colleague AGK had asked whether I was there when this cartel made the negotiation. The answer is yes, I was physically present in a deliberation. We were called as leaders of the private health sector to the headquarters of General Electric, the biggest company in the world, the leading medical company in the world. And we were told that Bill Gates offered them $2 billion to build 260 hospitals in Nigeria.
Okay.
So they want us to name our price.
Okay.
So that we can be paid off. So we will leave the entire medical system.
Okay.
So that we will not be practicing medicine.
Did you hear that?
We will not be practicing pharmacy. We will not be practicing laboratory science. In Nigeria, no Nigerian will be in the medical profession. And we should just name our price so we will be compensated for.
Okay.
We couldn't believe ourselves.
Why would anyone do a thing like that?
This was done. I was present. It's not somebody told me.
Did you hear that?
I was physically present.
Okay.
Before the executives of a General Electric with a number of other Nigerians in the health sector.
Okay, we gotta go now because I gotta go
in laboratory sciences.
Okay.
And there were executives of GE from their headquarters in New York.
Okay.
This is the first time
in 21st century.
Nothing like this has ever happened.
Okay.
And I warned Ike Ekweremadu before the Senate, and Nigerians there will bear me witness, and many of them still remember.
Okay.
I told Ike Ekweremadu before the entire public hearing that he will be the first victim.
And he is the first victim. He is the first victim.
For everybody. Senator Okowa can also bear me witness because
Okowa is the one that wants to be the vice president with Atiku. That's him there. They're all criminals. Anyway, I'm going to leave that now because I only got about a few minutes. I'm already, very, very running out of time. Thank you so much for the morning program. We catch up later. I won't be streaming from my end. Bubentobafe will start radio. I've already posted it. Go and join them because I haven't got the time to set up our own platform, but it's still the same thing. Go and listen to what is going to happen on the Star Radio UK. I'm checking out now. Thank you so much. Koikimedia bringing the world closer to your doorstep. That is the reason why they keep giving our resident doctor their new license in UK. And I believe that is Walata there speaking because he's in that sector. I got to go now. Bye for now. I couldn't mention anybody's name. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye for now.